Hello everybody, welcome to group strength. We're going to do 30 seconds of 2 separate exercises, 30 seconds of exercise A, 30 seconds of exercise B, and repeat for 3 rounds before moving on to the next exercise. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's just tap our toes. We're just going to do a little bit of a warm-up, and then we're going to go ahead and move into our strength training portion of this workout. So 4, 3, 2, lift our heels, right, and left. Now the important thing about this workout is I give lots of options, lots of modifications. So you figure out which one is going to work the best for you. I always say quality over quantity. So doing 5 amazing squats is a lot better than doing 15 or 50 not so good ones. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, tap the heels front. We're going to start to add a push, waking up the shoulders, the elbows, and a little bit of the chest. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 4, 3, 2. All right, we're going to take the toes back and press. Belly's in, I'm turning so you can see. So we want to get a nice good glute squeeze. Shoulders away from the ears. We're pressing those hands back. Good job. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, we're going to bring it up in front. We're going to reach for the inside of the opposite foot. Shoulders are relaxed. Just starting to wake it up. A little internal, external rotation. 4, 3, hamstring curls. We're going to take our hand to the opposite heel. So nothing fancy. Just starting to wake up the body, but we're also waking up the brain a little bit. 4, 3, bring it back in front. We're going to take our elbows to our knees, and I think more like shoulders to your knees versus elbows, because we want to try to avoid this. We're waking up those abs. 4, 3, just march it out, right, left. 4, 3, step touch, right, left. Here we go, side together, side together. We're going to start to roll the shoulders. Just do a little backward roll. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good, 4 more. And 3, 4, 3. All right, double touch. So 2 right, or 2 to one side, and 2 to the other. I gotta remember sometimes things get a little flipped around when I'm recording. 3, 2, we're going to start to add in a little brain work. Our arms, side, front, good. So we're adding a little bit more of a challenge because we have to put our legs on autopilot. Yeah? If you want to make it even more challenging, make your double touch a grapevine. Now some of you might think, oh, this is really easy. But believe me, things get a little more challenging as you age. All right, forward step and reach. Here we go. Forward step and reach. This is a precursor to lunges. So we're just getting started seeing how that works. Now, if you're ready, you can start going into a full lunge. Now let's add a rotation. Step and turn. Step and turn. So hips, knees, and toes are still pointing forwards, but we're letting our upper body rotate. 2 more. All right, backward step, same thing, but we're gonna open and close the chest. I'm gonna turn, just so you can see a little better. So what do we wanna try not to do? No, right? Shoulders over hips. Now arms overhead, same thing. Little backward step, little mini lunge. You can start to drop it down a little bit more if you're ready. Good, 4, 3, 2, all right, high knee jogs, or just jog it out. This is option 1, yeah? Option 2 is just get those knees up there. We're just getting our heart rate and our breathing up a little bit more. 3 jumping jacks. Here we go. Out, in. So this is high impact. This is low. Always an option, especially if you've got neighbors downstairs. 4, 3, just march it out. Good job. All right, warm up is completed. Go ahead and grab a quick drink of water. Make sure you have your weights accessible. I'm going to go ahead and grab my water, grab my timer, because we're going to just go 30 seconds, 2 exercises, back and forth, no rest. So I always encourage you, drink water as often as you can. So even if I don't say it's time to drink water, I want you to drink some water. I don't want you to use the water as an excuse to skip part of the workout, but we need to drink our fluids. All right, so our first 2 exercises are going to be squats and rows. You can keep the same weight or you can do a quick transition. I'm gonna do 2 10-pound weights. You use what you have. You can absolutely use water bottles or canned goods. Arms can be down by your side or they can be at your shoulders. Toes are pointing forwards or a little bit out. Nice and tall. We're gonna take it down and up, down and up. Yeah? All right, your time is on, 30 seconds. Now you can go beat with the music. Sometimes I have to, that's the way I work. Otherwise, go at your own pace. Now for form, we wanna make sure that we're not folding forwards. We wanna keep our chest lifted. So I find something to stare at a little bit ahead of me and keep my eye on it. Just a little bit more. Good, all right. Nice, good forward fold, nice and tall rows. Here we go, up and down. Now I do feet hip width apart. You are welcome to do one foot in front of the other if this feels more comfortable for you. So belly button is braced, chest is lifted. We want to try not to do this big swing. Squeeze the shoulders. That's what we're focusing on, those good posture muscles right in the upper back. Good. Back to squats. We're just going. We're just going. So this is for time, which means if you're only doing 3 squats, but they're the best squats you've ever done in your life, that's okay. Yeah? Or if you need to do 1 and rest for a moment. So nice and tall. How deep you go is your choice. A small squat is going to get you there. You just eventually want to try. Good. Let's do our forward fold. Squeeze. You want to try to work your way to going a little bit deeper. Why? Well, think about it. Have you ever gone somewhere and that toilet is a little low and they don't have a grab bar? Sometimes it's just tricky. Doesn't matter how old you are. It's a little tricky getting on those really short commodes. Good, nice, good squeeze. Belly is tight. Good, last round. Here we go, down and up, down and up. Now a lot of times in my group classes I try to keep up with the music, but I'm using a little heavier weights today. Plus I've already done a couple classes. So I'm just trying to get a nice, good squat. Listen to my knees. Don't let them knock in, because then they hurt. Good job, almost done. All right, last set of rows, everybody. So you can do 1 foot in front, or you can do both feet hip hinge. Just make sure we're not upright, we're folded forwards. So we want to think starting the lawnmower, so it's not a perfect up and down, it's a little bit of an angle, and that's okay. So just a nice good squeeze. Good. All right, bring it up. Now, you can keep those weights or you can switch. Our next set of exercises is going to be reverse lunges and lateral raises. So I've got a bad shoulder, so I'm using light weights for my lateral raises. You do what works. So I'm doing 1 weight, you can do 2. So we're gonna do reverse lunges, 30 seconds. Your time is on. So we just step back, drop the knee down. Stepping back, dropping it down. And again, it can be a small reverse lunge. Small reverse lunge. What are we not doing? This, yeah? That back heel should stay up. Think about getting up and down off the floor, right? Yeah, that's kind of what a lunge does. Knees are over your shoelaces. We're gonna have a quick transition. Good, set it down. Grab those weights, lateral raises. Start when you're ready. Now this is pretty easy. What can you do to make it harder? You can stand on a balance beam. Yeah? You can add a heel lift. You can stand on one leg. Lots of options. Yeah. So you pick. If you want to focus on your lateral raises, go ahead. I like to add a little something something when we do this. Good, set it down. Reverse lunges. Quick transition. Here we go. So this is a no rest kind of workout, or as little rest as possible. How about that? As little rest as possible. So listen to your body when you do your lunges. Don't let your knee go forward. If your knees hurt really bad while you're doing lunges, check your form. You might need to just tweak something. Good. All right, set it down. Last time. No, not last time. Second time. Lateral raises. One foot in front of the other, or single leg stand. Yeah, I know I'm breathing a little heavy. It's warm up here today. I have a fan going, but it's not enough. Good, bring it up. Nice and tall. Good job, you guys. Finish strong. Here we go. Last round. Grab those weights. Reverse lunges. Here we go. Back and down. So again, it can be a shallow lunge, but it can still be a good one. Weight is on the heel in the front. So your foot is flat, but you should be able to wiggle your toes. You should have a little leeway there. Good. Last round's always the tough one, right? Good. Set it down. Lateral raises. This time I'm going to add a heel lift. Now something to be careful of. When you do your heel lift, don't push the hips forwards. Belly in, lifting in the heels. So your ribs are tucked in a little, getting those abs going. Almost done. Good job, you guys. Set it down. All right. Grab a quick drink if you'd like, because we want to make sure we're drinking our fluids, yeah? We're working out. We're halfway through. All right, our next two exercises are stiff-legged deadlifts and tricep kickbacks. I'm going to use 10 pounds, same weight. You can do a heavier weight for deadlifts and a lighter weight for kickbacks. So it's always what works. So nice and tall, feet are about hip width apart, toes pointing forwards. Roll the shoulders back into your back pocket. Arms stay very close to your thighs. Belly button in. We're gonna push our hips back as we fold forwards until you feel a stretch in the hamstrings and come back up. So fold and back up. Your time is on. Now something to keep in mind, if you're getting all the way down to the floor and you don't feel a stretch, odds are really good that you're collapsing in at the chest and allowing your back to round. Imagine you're wearing a back brace. Push the hips back. So you're bowing to the queen. You want to be really formal. So even if you've got a little bit of a rounding in the upper back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. You'll be doing good. All right. Forward fold, finish position for rows. Now we're gonna do our kickbacks. So again, on this one, try not to squeeze, and then swing, okay? Nice, good squeeze. Control it on the way back and the way forwards. If your weights are a little heavy and you start getting a little tired, alternate right, left. You just wanna try to keep going the best you can. So good squeeze and back. Good. Deadlifts, here we go. Forward and back. Now you don't want to actually fall over, but you may feel like you're gonna tip over a little bit backwards. So keep those knees pretty darn straight, right? So don't let them bend. If you can, keep them stiff. This is why it's a stiff-legged deadlift. It's a little different from when you have an Olympic bar or that you see in the competitions. Good. All right, arms up, kicking back. Good. I'm gonna turn so you can just see a back view. So notice my shoulder blades are down and back in my back pocket. I have space between my shoulders and my ears. And I'm reaching. Now again, if you get tired, right, left. So my arms are a little tired already today, but I want to keep going. So squeeze and back in. Good, watch your form. All right, last time, here we go. Deadlifts, bring it back up. So again, when we have our arms in front, our shoulders want to round forwards. That's where you tighten your tummy, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Weights are running up and down your thighs. Keep them super close. Almost like you're painting your pants. So think about what color you're gonna paint the front of your pants. Nice, good squeeze. All right, hold it forward. Find position, back and in. Your time is already on. So keep going strong, everybody. You got this. I know you do. So just keep going to the best of your ability. Rest if you have to. It's okay. I mean, this is a lot of tricep kickbacks and stuff we're doing. Good. Reaching back. Is anybody else getting sweaty? I kind of hope so. At least a little. Last one. Good. All right, bring it up. Good job, you guys. All right. Next set of exercises before we head down to the floor, we're doing lateral lunges and bicep curls. So make sure you have room to move side to side. Now, for the first set of lateral lunges, I'm not going to use weights because I want to demonstrate good form. So you decide, but a lateral lunge, you step to the side, but you push your hip back. Bring it together, other side. Step and shift the weight back. What do we want to avoid? Step and push that knee forwards. That's a no-no, all right? 30 seconds, your time is on. Here we go. So step, push the hip down and back, bring it together. And you're sitting in, and then this leg is the one that's pushing off to bring you back tall. Don't try to use this one to pull you in. Use your other one. Push through your heel, power it up. Again, you're gonna fold forwards, but don't bow completely. Chest is lifted. You wanna sink into those hips. That's what's important, is sinking into those hips. Good, grab your weights, bicep curls. Here we go, right and left. Now you can do palms in like a hammer curl, or palms facing forwards, whatever you prefer. So traditional or hammer. Good. Now we also want to imagine we're just bringing the end of the weight to the shoulder. We're not trying to fling it over our shoulder. Just bring it up and back down. Good. Set it down. I'm grabbing a weight this time. Side lunges, make it quick. Down and up. You can keep your weight for bicep curls. There's nothing wrong with it. I just want to go a little heavy today. So sit into it and power up. Sit back, power up. Good job. Keep going. I'm getting sweaty and it's running down my lip. Set it down. Biceps. Here we go. I'm switching form. I'm switching positions. Nice and tall. So imagine you've got something, there's a bug on your elbow and you're holding something important. You're gonna squish it. Yeah, right between your forearm and your bicep. Nice, good squish. Good job, you guys. Finish strong. All right, I'm gonna keep these weights this time. Here we go. Side step, bring it together. Side, push off. Nice and strong. So remember, keep an eye on your area. I can tell I'm getting a little close to my dumbbell, but that's okay. Good job. Push. Almost done. Good, good. All right, bicep curls last time. Bring it up and down, up and down. Nice, good squeeze. Keep a loose grip on the dumbbell, even if it's a little heavy. Keep a good grip on it, but try not to white knuckle it. Don't hold on so tight that your knuckles turn white. You guessed it. Good squeeze. This will be our last round, and we're going to cool down just a little. Good. Set it down. All right. Grab a drink, everybody. Grab a drink. We're going to go down to the floor. So if your heart rate and your breathing are still pretty high, it's okay. Stay upright a little longer and make sure that your heart rate and your breathing are back down before we go down to the floor. If you miss the first round, it's okay. It's not going to hurt you. All right? Grab a quick drink. All right, let's grab a mat or a towel, or if you're on carpet and it's comfortable, just go ahead and do whatever feels good. I like using a mat. The only bad thing is it's a sticky yoga mat, and I stick. I'm telling you, I stick. All right, so first exercise, you can do either a chest press or a push-up. I'm gonna do push-ups the first round. I will do chest presses the second and the third rounds because of my shoulder. Your second exercise is going to be fire hydrants, working those outer thighs. So I'm gonna grab my dumbbells and just have them ready and accessible. All right, so we're gonna take it down. I'm going to do push-ups. So you're gonna take your feet a little bit back so your knees are behind your hips. Tuck your toes under. Notice my shoulders are behind my wrists. I am now going to drop my shoulders into my back pocket, shift my weight forwards so that my wrists are underneath my shoulders and I don't have my booty in the air. I'm dropping it down, but I'm also tucking my toes under and pushing into the ground a little bit for two reasons. The first is it takes a little pressure off of your knees. The second is that it actually forces you to engage your core. So we're going to go ahead and come into our push-up position. 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. So good push-up. I take it really easy. I'm in therapy for my shoulder. I still want to do push-ups. I don't go as deep, but I keep my form really good. 15 seconds, and then we're going to switch to fire hydrants, which is on hands and knees in a good tabletop position. Good, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, let's flip it over. So we're gonna do our fire hydrants. Out and in, out and in. So again, good tabletop position. Shoulders are over your wrists and your hips are over your knees. Imagine that you actually have a dinner plate on your back. So if you take your leg out really wide and your hip comes up, what's gonna happen? You're gonna send it flying. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let's flip it over or continue doing your push-ups. If you're flipping over, it's pretty quick. I just do a nice basic chest press. You can continue with push-ups. There's nothing wrong with that. Just keep going. I just like to switch it up a little, get some strength training in, but give my shoulder a little break. So listen to your body. That's what we want to do. 2, 1, good. Flip it back over. Fire hydrants, other side. Good job. Out and in. Out and in. Now third round, we're gonna do half and half, where we do 15 on one side and then 15 seconds on the other. Good job. Keep going, you guys. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Push-ups or flip it over for those good chest presses. Good job, you guys. We're gonna finish nice and strong. After this, we've got some bridges and some front raises. Nice, good squeeze. Finish up. Couple more seconds. Good. Set it down. 15 seconds one side, 15 the other. I'm doing my weak leg first. So good position. All right, let's switch sides, everybody. Switch. So shoulders away from the ears, nice and tall. So even while we're doing this, we're getting core and getting upper body. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. All right, so next exercise. Oh, I've got a little bit of swinging going today. All right, so next exercise, glute bridges, and then we're gonna do a half kneeling front raise, and we're only gonna do 2 rounds because we're gonna do single leg. So let's go ahead and bring it down. We're gonna do our glute bridges. 1 foot flat on the floor. I like to lift, it's hard to see, I lift my toes so I press through my heels. I want you to pull your other knee into your chest. We're going to lift and lower. Time is on, you have 30 seconds. And then we're gonna do the other side, and then we'll go to our half kneeling front raises. So pulling your knee into your chest locks in your pelvis position, and it makes it so that you can't just tuck your hips and round your back. You actually have to use your glutes to lift you up. Now keep an eye on things and see if you're wobbling. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch, other side, nice and quick. Lift and lower. Good. So pull the knee into the chest, and you can grab behind the thigh if that feels better. Good job. Lift and lower. And check. Is the knee that's lifting you up and down, is it wobbling in and out? Something you want to keep an eye out for. Good. You've got 7 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, we're going to roll it up. We're going to grab a weight for a front raise, just 1. So we're going to do a half kneeling position. So we're going to be nice and tall. Now we want to check our position. We want to have our weight shifted back so that our shoulders are over our hips or over our knees. You should be able to lift your leg without having to push. All right. All right, front raises. Here we go, nice and tall. Now, if this is really uncomfortable for your knees, you can always come up into a lunge position and take the pressure off. Yes? What else can you do? You can always sit nice and tall, right? Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Working on that core. 4, 3, 2. All right, let's switch sides, everybody. Get into position, nice and tall. Front raise. Now, if you need help with balance, foot can go out. Otherwise, bringing that foot in makes it a little harder. But again, weight is in the back leg. This is your test. Can you lift it? And you don't have to. See, I'm a little wobbly. Lift. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Set it down. Go ahead and have a seat. Good job. All right, let's just sit for a moment. Take a couple deep breaths. This is a good chance to grab some more water as well, yeah? Good. Lift. And out. Breathe in. And out. Good job. One more. Breathe in. Out. Good. All right, we're going to take it down on our backs. Make sure that your space around you is clear, so any dumbbells are out of the way. We're going to take it all the way down. I want you to take your feet flat on the floor, knees bent, squeeze those knees together. Arms are out to the side. I'm a little close to the wall here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to bring the knees up. You've got to squeeze the knees together. They're not allowed to separate. We're gonna very carefully come to one side just until you feel a rotation in your tummy catch, and then we're gonna go to the other side. Now notice my knees do not go to the floor. My opposite shoulder stays on the floor. Oh, I guess I'm grabbing my curtains, so just keep an eye on that too. Over and over. Good, just a little mobility work here. Over. Good, now we're gonna pick a side and we're gonna take both knees over, and your goal is to try to keep your opposite shoulder on the floor, and if it doesn't stay there, that's okay. It's just something to work on. Good, but palms are up, shoulders relaxed. Good, very carefully brace the core, lift the legs up, knees together, and let's take it to the other side. So legs to the floor, and again, nice good reach. So again, try to keep those knees squeezed together. Good, bring it up into the center. Take one leg down all the way onto the floor. Other leg is up. We're going to bring our hand across the body. Pull the knee over. So we're working on a hip stretch. Good, bring it up. Other side. So let's take the legs straight, rested on the floor. Knee is up, reach across the body. Hip stretch. Doesn't matter if it gets to the floor or not. It's all good. Good, let's go ahead and bring both into the center. Pull both knees up. Option 1, knees into the chest. Option 2, take them wide. Pull in the happy baby. Just sink into those hips. You can also reach behind and grab. So we want to try not to let our hips come way off of the floor, but they are going to tuck a little. But we want to work on opening those hips, stretching the hamstrings. Good. We're going to go ahead and bring it in. We're going to roll to our side. All right. We're going to be, you can be up or you can be down. This is a little balance challenge. So head can be resting on your hands. Your arm is going to reach forward while the same leg reaches back, and then you're going to switch and reach. So a little Pilates type move. So finger and hand get far away and reach. So a little flow. Good. One more time. Reach. Good. We're going to go to the other side. I'm just going to roll over so you can see from the other side. Good. So reach the arm forward, leg goes back, and then switch. And reach. Switch. 2 more. A little flow. Excellent. Let's go ahead and bring it up. We're going to come to a seated position. Just nice and tall. Hand on the floor, little reach. So hand can be up, here, or here. Good. At an angle, close the book, open, close, and open. Good. One more time. Torso rotation. Good. Other side. Here we go. Reach up. Just a good stretch. Shoulder is still relaxed. At an angle. Close the book. Open. And close. And open. And close, and open. Good. We're gonna bring it up. Shoulders relaxed, ear to shoulder. Turn and look at your armpit. If this feels okay, nod your head. Roll the chin to the chest. Bring the head up, look forwards. Ear to shoulder, other side. Shoulders are down. Turn and look at your armpit. So it's a tilt and now a turn. And if this feels okay, nod your head yes. So it's a tilt, a turn, and an up and a down. Good, roll your chin to your chest. Bring the head up. All right, arms in front, deep breath, here we go. Two more. All right, you guys, you're all done. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me in this class today. Definitely let me know what you think. I know this one has been a popular one when I teach my students in person and when I do my virtual classes, so I hope that you liked it. And have a wonderful day. Feel free to check out some of my other videos. I will post some regularly, different formats, and we'll see how it goes. Have a wonderful day.